Well, hello everybody. Here with another painting. Today I decided probably to do, I was thinking of a winter scene since it's hot and everything. A winter scene to cool us off. And let's get ready to do this. I see a mountain, a lake, and some trees maybe. Frozen lake or whatever. And let's get started. Colors I'm going to use is got phthalo blue, midnight black, alizarin crimson, brown, and titanium white. So with those, let's get started. First I'm going to go into some crimson, put a little warm spot in the sky. It's going to go right here. And probably it's going to be reflected into the ground like that. Fast way to lay down some color. Alright, now it's going to mix up a gray color. Just using black and white. A little touch of blue in there too. Clean my brush. Got some gray on my brush. I'm gonna go right up in here with that gray. Gray and alizarin crimson make a good color combination, I think. I'm just gonna throw some of that gray down here. Alright, we got a quick little sky, just like that, in seconds. Alright, let me blend this. I'm just gonna blend this. Until it's soft. That same brush, I'm going to go into some phthalo blue. Make this a nice colorful winter scene. Okay, so we got blue, gray, crimson. If you want to take a look at this video and maybe try to follow along or just wonder what colors the sky are, blue, gray, and crimson. Alright, let's go make some clouds next. Okay, I'm going to do some clouds now. I'm just going to take my 1-inch brush into a lot of paint. A lot. See all that? Look at that. That's play color with white paint. Okay, I'm just going to go right up in here. Oh yeah. Make some nice clouds. Just keep that brush moving. Nice fluffy clouds. Okay. That. Just going to go into some clean this brush. I'm just going to fluff these clouds. As in the Bob Ross technique. I'm just going to fluff up. And just go right over the top of it. There we got a nice little cloud formation going on right there. Clean my 1-inch brush. Go into some of that gray color. Come under here. And a little more dark, a little black to it. A little more black. Like a little shadow underneath these clouds. Sometimes it's difficult making clouds. Even I have trouble with them. But if you got a shape in your mind, basic shape in your mind, and you have no problem. Like this clouds, I want it to be nice and far away and a little bit puffy. Okay. All right. I think I'll do another layer right there where that dark is. So, grab some more white paint. I'm just going to go right up in here. And do another layer. Something like so. Okay, those clouds look okay. Alright. Just going to take 2-inch brush and just blend the bottom. Soften the bottom. Tap too if you like. I'm just going to and just go across. Soft. Go across soft. Okay, got some nice looking clouds. Let's move on with the painting. Do a mountain. Or 2 layers of mountains. Okay, let's make a mountain. First layer of mountain is going to be a little bit in the back. Then we'll come in with a big mountain. It's going to go right up in here. Some gray. Little peak. Yeah, this one's going to be far away, so. Maybe something like that. Okay. I'm just going to pull that out. Not going to add highlight to this one at all. Because this in the back. Okay. Now, come in. Over here and put our big mountain. So I'm gonna make some mix up a mountain color with black, maybe brown, black, and alizarin crimson, and phthalo blue. Make like almost like a dark color. See, yeah, it's a dark color mixing those 4 colors together. Okay. I'm going to take that dark color, come up in here, just going to make a maybe that mountain has a little shape like that. Maybe it has a funny shape to it. I like making mountains that have funny shape to them. A little peak like that. And it's starting to rain. Okay, there we go, there's our mountain. Okay, next I'm going to scrape all that excess paint out. Starts lightning and thundering. I might have to cut the video short and just show you the finished result, but let's see how far we can get. Glad it's raining, because we definitely do need it. Alright, let's pull this out. So I'm going to pull out my shadows and highlights. Let's see, maybe the one comes down here, back side of that. Alright. And I've got a nice big mountain right there. Let's highlight that mountain now. Take some white. It's going to go on this peak right here. And come down and let that paint break. There you go. Of course, it's important for that paint to break. It's an indication of rocks and boulders and everything else. No pressure. That paint will just break. See, maybe there's another little peak right here. By breaking, have all these little holes in there. That's what I mean by breaking. Maybe right there. Okay, all right. Maybe there's some right over in here. All right, that's a nice looking mountain. Let's do the shadow. It's gonna take some, make a shadow color. I'm dropping into the gray and add some blue. So gray, blue, and white. I'm just gonna make a shadow color, and it's gonna go right up in here. Look like a nice shadow color, or a nice shadow, excuse me. We already made our shallow color. Let's see. Looks like it's raining off and on out there. Okay, looks like we got a nice looking mountain right there. But over in this side, I want probably like a deep shadow. So what I'm going to do, take some dark paint, maybe right over in here, right on top. If you want a deep shadow, look at that. Ain't that's nice. I like that. And maybe you want another deep shadow, go with a deeper color. You got your shadows. Next, it's going to take and maybe over in here, maybe on this back side of the shadow, maybe some snow dropped off over there. So yeah, you just got to mix it up. That's a nice mountain. I like that very much. Gonna continue to add some dark shadows right in here. Really bring it out. Bold. Give a contrast. Use a big word, bold. Do that. Give your mountain contrast. Make it strong. Alright. I think I'm going to leave that mountain alone. I like it how it is. Next I'm going to tap this out. Like so. Just going to do something like that. Alright, we got a nice looking mountain right there. Okay, let's move on with some, make some foothills. Right over in here, so I'm just going to go use the corner of the brush and just tap. Here, there we go. I'm just going to tap those using the corner of the brush and going down like that. Alright, okay, now I could take a 1-inch brush since it's clean. Just going to kind of like diffuse this. Pick up a little bit of white in there. There we go. Make that little area cold. It's going to go back and forth, back and forth. Okay, then I'm going to go with a darker color. Make another layer. Alright, let's see. Let me go into a darker color for the foothills. Come forward. I'm using a 1-inch brush again. Now for the foothills, should have used a 2-inch brush. That just pushes this mountain back even more and adds dimension and depth. Maybe up in here I could just see a little something going on in there. Little details like that separate it. See, like, look at this area right there. Look at that. It's just like another little, maybe a little secret little forest. I don't know. I'm just going to take a clean brush and tap again. Hit that canvas hard. And I'm just going to lift those up. Go across, clean up that bottom. Alright, got something like that. Okay, now do another layer. The more layers you add, the more depth in your painting will be. Yeah, you see how that layer just pushed it back and turned the brush over? Do the same thing. I'm just going to flick it up and just clean out the bottom. Alright, we got something like that. Here, alright, now the camera's full. Okay, Now, I'm just going to make some water lines. I know I make mine crooked sometimes, but it's important to keep them straight. See, that just gives it like a little lake or something right there. Okay. Okay, all right. Now, start making some tree lines. There's one right there. Start over trees. There's one right there. I'm just laying out where the trees are going to go. In paintings, you want an odd number, like 5. There's 3 trees on this side and there's 2 on this side. If you make them even, it won't look natural. It's just not natural to have an odd number of trees than just even trees. Well, you know what I mean. I'm going to take a fan brush into all our colors. I'm just going to go right up in here. Start putting in some nice tree shapes. So you try to wiggle it and bring that fan brush to a nice sharp edge like that. This fan brush is so old I need to get a new one. Just adding trees on this side. That's all I'm doing. Gonna go right up in here. Of course, everybody's seen how Bob Ross paints. This ain't nothing different. Okay. Same technique pretty much. And when I was small, like the first time I seen Bob Ross, I just loved his paintings and I wanted to paint and do this myself. I didn't get it the first time though. I had frustrations. Paintings didn't come out right and I was about to give up. But I stuck in there and got it. And I'm doing pretty good today with this. I'm selling paintings. And painting is enjoyable. Relaxes your mind. Okay, since I got, look at this, I got trees on this side. Alright. Just going to take that and just lay in some more land with the fan brush. It's like this. Grass could go like this. This is this little trick I made for making a little more detailed grass. Okay. Alright. That looks nice already. Next I'm going to add some snow. Everybody likes to play in the snow. Well, some of us do. I don't know. Just don't pick up that yellow snow or brown snow. Just going to go right up in here and just pull down just like that with some white paint on the brush. Just pull out those shadows. It's okay if you pull out that dark color because they're going to be in shadows. You're pulling out shadows. Alright, so we got some snow right there. Look how smooth that is. You can go run and play in there. Yeah, I think I'm getting to the point where I'm almost done with this painting. But I'm going to put some highlights next. Okay, I think in here I see maybe, let's see, right over in here, I think I see, I'll just start right here, but not in my mountain. maybe there's a nice tree growing right up in here. Try to shape this tree nice. Okay. Let's go up in here. Make some, maybe this branch is a little higher. See, maybe there's one right over in here. See if I can turn my knife. Okay. Got something like that. Alright. There's one tree, so that's one's just one. Okay, now it's going to take some highlight. Just going to highlight this. Maybe it's some snow coming off these sides over on this side. Try to highlight that. My favorite season is winter. Everything cools down. Used to like summer, but it's getting too hot. Too hot for me. Leave the paint on thick, and when it dries, you rub your hand over it. It'll be nice texture on there. Makes for a nice effect. Okay, got a little tree right there. All right, let's see. Let me get a script liner brush. Take my script liner brush. I'm just going to add some little limbs and sticks and twigs, whatever you want to call them, branches, to this tree. Make sure you wiggle that brush. If you have a shake in your hand, that's good. Your hand be shaking and you make some nice limbs on these trees. Make sure that paint flows like ink though. Maybe turn that brush like that. I'm going to make all kinds of these though. Give that tree a little some character. That's what he needs, character. Thin my brush a little bit more. My paint. I ain't gonna thin my brush. I don't need to thin my brush out. I need to thin the paint. Alright, something like that. You can make many of these as you want. Make this, more you got, the more interesting it is. The more interesting the tree is. I think I'm going to add some more just to make it a little more, make it more a little realistic. You'll be here all night making these if you want. Just like that. Maybe something like that. Alright. I think I'm about done with that painting. What I'm going to do now is make some highlights. So I'm going to take some titanium white. I'm probably going to thin it down. Highlights. Come up right up in here. Make those pretty winter lace highlights. May look like lace. Just like that. right up in here. That. Those look pretty. Boy, I wish I could walk in my own paintings. One of my friends said. She told me she wished she could walk in my paintings. I don't blame her. I wish I could walk in my own paintings now. Just to get away sometime. Alright. I think with that we got a finished painting. I'm going to sign this. So we're going to call it good. Sign this. Hope you enjoyed this painting. If you like, subscribe to my painting channel, and I'll be doing more paintings for you. As long as you like them and subscribe. I'm just going to sign it right here. And everybody have a safe night. And I'll be back with another painting soon. Till again, have a safe night and bye-bye.